Hey everybody, welcome back. That's Mr. Hardcore Mode with Nothing CSE. We are going to enjoy the Summer Game Fest. If you've already seen it, obviously you already know what's going to happen. I was late because I've been working, and yeah, we're going to go ahead and dive right into this and see what the hell's going on and what sort of games I'm going to be playing here soon. Anyway, let's just sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and yeah, let's see some good-ass trailers. I know Jeff Keighley's got some good stuff probably coming up here, and let's go ahead and just dump right into it. Let's go. Hopefully I'm not too... No, I'm not too big. And I can actually cut off to where it will start. Oh. That was Street Fighter right off the bat. Come on. Come on. Come on, dude. What is this? Come on. Let's go. Yo, that's a nice-ass stage.
Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, and whether you're streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX theater, welcome to our
Wait, people are actually doing that?
Over the next few
That's pretty
hours,
dope.
we'll give you updates on the games you love, be joined
Yo,
by
that grass
special
actually looks
developer
like it's
guests,
there.
and yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We're all here to come together as one community.
Console war thing. Get rid of it.
Art of amazing video games. The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty.
I'm looking at his shoes though.
To exciting new worlds.
The shoes are looking really good.
It will make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish lists. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started. Over 30 years ago, Capcom's Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage. Enjoy.
You won't know what hit you.
America's hero is back.
Let's get this mission started.
Yo, he looking good. Yo, he's got them Tims on, bro.
This will be a good fight. Got you in my sights.
Of course, Sonic Kerner King. Oh, a counter. Damn.
I'm just on another level.
Gotta keep that hair straight. Yo, I love that Street Fighter 6 sign. That's really dope. People were like, I remember when people were like, that sign sucks. Now people are like,
All right. Next, it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
Oh, we doing this. Oh, I know what this is. I'm playing this.
Sergeant Leo Alvarez.
No, this is something different. I thought it was Calypso
Our
Protocol.
mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the comsat relay, and bring it back online.
All right.
We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Get that door closed now, Private. Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray
Wait.
didn't make it.
Releases of one piece.
Yo, is this Alien?
Willis, take the lead.
Bro, this is Alien. Yo, this is Alien. I know that gun anywhere. Yeah, it's Alien.
This ain't good.
Yeah, that's Alien. Yeah.
What we found was a new kind of evil. And it found us first.
The hell is that?
What the?
This
Huh?
wasn't human.
Huh?
Retreat! Retreat!
What?
Willis! Open fire! Go! 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 Alvarez! Through that door!
Yep.
Hold that door, Sergeant! Son of a...
Damn, that's fucked up.
I don't know what I saw in there,
Oh, you saw it and you left somebody.
but I know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
This looks like a multiplayer type thing. Dark Descent. Whoa, at the top. I thought it was gonna be first person or something. Never mind.
That was Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC.
Dope.
Next, 2 years ago at the Game Awards,
Not my
we
thing,
revealed
but
the
hey.
Callisto Protocol from the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise. Today, I am thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay alongside its creator, Glenn Schofield. But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Oh, this is the game I'm talking about.
Take a look outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the dead moon?
Yeah.
Dead.
Because it's dead.
Just like you would have been if I had.
Ooh, that's a nice
fished you out
suit.
of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there.
Oh, is this the same
That's
trailer?
your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life
Damn.
is entirely in my hands. I'm just
By
trying
the
to
same
give you a
directors of
chance.
Dead Space. This is gonna be so good.
Earth.
Yo. Ugh. I'm putting this on the highest difficulty. I don't care. You better use
Love that last part.
that stick well, man. Why are you always hanging off stuff? This is definitely by the same.
Chills every time.
Nice. Nice. Dismemberment and the classic stomp. Yeah, that's game over.
Your new home.
This is good. This is so good. I'm playing this. I am so putting this down. As a matter of fact, hold on. I'll do that right now.
That's right. We know what you wanted to see. And
Yes.
joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance.
Glenn.
First of
Yeah,
all,
Glenn was the one that made Dead
congratulations. This
Space.
game looks
Yeah.
absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And, you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank you for all you've
Man,
done
he
for the game
aged.
industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. And,
Yeah.
You've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know, but
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
Yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything.
Yeah.
We're showcasing a new weapon called the Grip. Okay. It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And then check out the nice ending we have, where we, you know, we usually will kill our main character Jacob, and in a very unique way.
Yeah, I like those.
Just for a second,
Jacob
I
is
wanna
his
thank
name.
The team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything else, the dedication, the hard work, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, Glenn, I got to say,
That overlay in the back is so cool.
This year, this looks like
Yo, I'm down.
world-class next-gen game. It's
I'm
rare that
in.
Teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself.
Thank you.
Glenn
Thanks.
Schofield,
Yeah.
here it is, the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Oh my gosh. I would get paranoid. There's so much darkness. Did you make sure to stop that? Okay, he's got a gun. Man, that guy knows how to fight. He was one of the lucky ones. Yeah. Oh, you couldn't knock him into that wall? Oh, big boy, big boy. Oh, you are messing up that shot. Oh, is there a dodge? Oh, yeah. Gotta make sure. Callisto credits. Heads up, man. Oh, that is a nice ass suit. Yo, somebody's gonna cosplay as that and look like a badass. There's always somebody throwing something. Throw him into the wind thing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. That wasn't even a monster.
Oh my God.
That
just
wasn't even a
happened.
monster.
All right, moving on. This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 arrives.
Beware of the equipment.
Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the Port of Long Beach
Another
to
Call
check
of
in
Duty.
with Johanna Ferris,
How much time we
the
got?
head of Call of Duty.
I'm not really into Call of Duty, but
Hi, everyone. In 2019, Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way, inspired by the world we're about to enter.
wait,
Oil rigs, cargo ships, and staggering odds are just the beginning.
wait, we're just doing a remake
is
of Modern Warfare 2? I got how it needs another ship to put Ghost on there. Wait. This is gonna look very, very, very pretty. Oh, I remember this oil rig. Damn.
That's our target. Shadows 1 and 2. Push to your hook point. Let's invite ourselves in.
All station ship is visual.
Copy. Press for assault. Stay on comm. We board, clear, disarm that missile.
Be ready for anything. This could be a trap.
Actual, we're set.
Copy. Get to work.
Damn, this game looks good.
Good hook. Up and at him.
All Shadows, the missile is on this platform. I want full containment. You've got 3 AQ internal. 2-1, making entry.
So, cut right clear through.
Rim clear. Coming out.
Shadow 1 moving to the southeast stairwell. Squadron, swing
Damn,
right.
this game looks good.
To above.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Balcony door undone.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status?
Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now.
Roger that.
Oh, oh.
Rush out! There's no one here.
We need to move fast. All Shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now.
2 copies, moving.
We gotta roll.
Shadow 1, Ghost. Visual on flares coming from the ring. What's your status, over?
Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile.
It's first stage. There's still time. All Shadows, missile is
Ooh, yeah, that's a missile.
We're moving to secure. Cover us.
2 copies all.
I was like wondering where you're shooting. Focus on one shot at a time.
Clear.
Nice.
Actual, this is Shadow 1. Rig is secure. Moving on the container now.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
Open.
Where are the controls?
It's a remote.
Ship. Actual.
Oh, and that second ship?
On the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Move out. Go. This is 01. Back in the water. Inbound to your position.
Solid copy. We're taking effective fire. The LZ will be hot.
Roger that. Once we're on deck, we push to the bridge. Fast. Secure those controls. Stop this vessel. Yep. How do we board? Take the ramp. Hold tight, Sergeant. Let's have ourselves a gunfight. Missile controls are
Game
on.
looks really, really good.
To stop the launch.
Alejandro, maintain overwatch from the rig. We're forcing up. Copy that.
Reloading.
They're forcing up. I'm moving.
Containers are the only cover we have.
Just don't get caught between them.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't get caught between them.
Control on the bridge. Contact. Entry on the third. We have to get to that door. Check your corner.
What's the container? X-ray down.
Yeah, it's a good game, but honestly, not my type of game.
This is one. We're pushing towards the entry now. Copy that. They closed off the bridge entry. Secure the deck and we'll blow the door.
Visual on bridge entry.
Check it. Controls are internal.
Yeah, I haven't played Modern Warfare 2 in like 15 years.
Going explosive on bridge entry.
There's Ghost over there.
3, 2, 1. Execute.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
The open beta of a game that was...
That's what we're talking about. And joining us now
Oh,
from Long Beach.
we're gonna move
Great to
ahead.
see you. How's everything?
No more
with
Call of Duty.
The different creating this emergent gameplay. So again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait that I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where
New Warzone experience. And so it's just
a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a
Skipping
sequel
that.
over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
World premiere. The fight continues. I don't know what that game is. World premiere.
All right, let's turn back time. Back in 2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later, I am so excited that the team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
I'm listening. World premiere. Well, dang, man, you making love to that gun. This is a pretty ass game. This man's got a literal guns going up against knights with swords. Guess who's gonna win? Dope. Nice. The hell is that? Witchfire. I might be down to play that. Wishlist now on Epic Games, not on...
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe, starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
Game looks pretty good.
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29.
Troy Baker?
Today, I can't believe what I saw.
Solace, everything okay in there?
Oh.
Something is going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
Nice motion capture. Yep, it's Troy Baker. Roger Clark? Yo, Arthur Morgan.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun, the fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And of course, my character will be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in a, yeah. Oh man,
we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feel like this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while. And I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Okay.
His job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I gotta ask, I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder, it's a new team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said, we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game. And he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel, it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely.
And full performance capture and everything, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. New studio, brand new energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best of the business.
And me.
I get the privilege of getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to knock
I guess
your
I've
socks
seen
off.
some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? What are we going to do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So
But more of a
we're gonna let
narrative?
The game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on, but this is a game where you as the player, you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. That was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down, we said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through it, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can. You will. And it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
big
excited.
Stunts. I mean, this is so cool to see. Is it an independent studio doing this? Teaming
Are
up
there
with you guys.
NFTs
Can't
involved,
wait to see
Troy?
more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Is there NFTs involved?
All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping
I'm
on
gonna
the
stop
space
fucking
theme,
with
it's
them.
time to world premiere a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
Wait, Mick, go. Wait. What's up with these space games? What's happening? I saw something. Oh yeah. This is gonna be a... Oh, that's a nice ass gun. Straight from Fallout. It's gonna be a... I can't let you do that, Dave, kind of game. Oh. Where did he come from? Game Pass too? What? Game Pass? That
Doesn't
game?
that look great? That was routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the Foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody? And what's
Why
up,
are you here? I swear if you talk about Black Adam.
Summer Game Fest.
This is an ad. This is an ad.
Around the world and everybody inside.
Always working out.
IMAX
This is his own gym, I think.
Johnson here coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink in the game. You guys know me by a lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish, Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive.
Oh my God.
Drink energy.
The nose is growing.
Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know
Was that a dad joke?
The greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I got to tell you guys, #1, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the Foundation. But also, I got to say that, you know, I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there. And we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam.
Yep.
Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam
In front of the millions.
He is ruthless. He is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman. But the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers, is magic. So you do the math. October 21st.
What are you trying to say?
I cannot wait for you guys to see
What are you trying to say?
Around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see the hierarchy of power in the DC universe change. It has been an honor to become Black
I really do
Adam.
want to see Black Adam, though.
It is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy.
Shazam's gonna get his ass whooped.
Stay focused. Keep having fun. Keep kicking ass. Enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road. This is Black Adam.
Black Adam. What have your powers ever given to you? Nothing but heartache.
I was a slave until I died.
Damn.
Then I was reborn a god.
He could fly, just leave.
I kneel before no one.
You can be the destroyer of this world. Or you can be its savior.
Nah, it's not happening.
That's up to you.
Behind you!
Did he just catch a rocket?
He got a rocket.
All black anything, you know my press code.
That's just The Rock. That's not even Black Adam. That's just The Rock. Oh, I know what this is. Yep, World Slayer. I wonder how much has changed once the World Slayer comes out. Yeah, unfortunately this game came and went so fast. Oh, that's a doggy. It's not even a monster. That's a big, big doggy. Well, the PR is definitely in, but I don't know. I hope it knocks our socks off. I'm gonna try to get it. Tune in for the end game reveal. Broadcast tomorrow. It's basically gonna say that it's free. We're gonna pass that. Ooh, what is this?
Now we're talking.
Ooh.
Command, I may be onto something.
More space games. I have a question. How?
I have it. Command. Repeat, I have it.
Oh, you could just take it?
Mission accomplished.
Oh, you could just take it. No, I thought so. Mm.
Hang tight, Doc.
Oh, okay. Still don't know what this game is. I don't think that's working. There you go.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming.
Wait, they can't fly? Okay.
Hell's coming with it.
Stormgate. What is that? Register for the beta? It's a multiplayer game?
There you have it, Tim. Congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise.
RTS?
What is a
Nice.
Stormgate, though?
All right, so Stormgates are portals that open during a
We need
massive
more
solar
RTS
storm
games.
that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some, I mean, you know, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. You know, tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first two
races,
factions
you know-
today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also
You
the
could tell
Infernal
he's a
Hosts,
gamer
who
because
are
he's got
these
that dad
demon-like
bod going
monsters
on.
who come from another world.
I think one
just
thing everyone
chilling,
wants to know about
playing video games.
background pedigree of the team, of where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved
Partly
for
balled in.
decades, but opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going to show us, I think, some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine. But any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability.
Approachability and make it your own thing.
No pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that. Just to lower that barrier to entry.
I'm glad he said it.
But we're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work-in-progress images from the game, right?
Yeah, these are still very much being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow, well, I love it. 2023, you said, for the beta, so people can sign up now, get ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really grateful.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. High Water. Check this one out.
High Water?
World premiere. Good morning, High Water dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio, keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
Oh, like the lady said. Oh, got a friend. That'd be a sad world to live in, but literally everything's gone. What's with the guy wearing sandals? What's with people not wearing shoes? What is this game? I was so indie.
A breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including replaced from
Thank you for mentioning that.
A Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict, and hope to be able to share your work at a future show. All right, our next game is
that's
an official
sad.
selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American
Like,
arcade.
hold on a second. I can stop it since it's not like live stream. Imagine having a project and saying, hey, I got this new video game. A lot of people are going to be into it. We just released a trailer. People are wanting to be invested in it. And then some leaders were just like, you know what? Screw this country in particular. And I'm just like, yo, why? People just care about themselves. I'm serious. Anyway, that's enough of that.
Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
That is so Black Mirror. What is Raw Fury's coming out with some bangers?
City, where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. A 43-square-mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort.
A lot of plants.
Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Damn. Run, boy, run. Yo, nice bell bottoms.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
What did he do?
Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
Must be that lady right there. American Arcadia. Sometimes a perfect like is nothing but a perfect lie. Yo, that is some psychology stuff. I'm in. Hold on. Hold on. There it is. And I'll get Witchfire later. I'm in. I like that psychology stuff right there. I'm in. With a 1970s / futuristic vibe.
Beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
Dead Island's coming back? That thing is not... I thought it would never come out. Huh? Wait, this is the... Those are some nice headphones. I don't think this is... Is this Ghost Simulator? That's... Yeah, it's Ghost Simulator. Not exactly what I wanted, but okay.
There you have it. That was Goat Simulator 3, and it's coming later this year to the Epic Games Store.
Not even goat related.
Year, Marvel and 2K
yes.
Marvel's Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
Tactical RPG from Firaxis Games, the studio behind XCOM and
the Wolverine looking sick.
Heroes from the Avengers and X-Men crossover with supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got to look at some new folks.
Blade looking sick. Oh my gosh, I need to see this world for me.
This world has no hope under your watch.
Firaxis Games. XCOM people. I wouldn't eat that.
Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more. There, my sweet child. Mother won't hurt you.
Damn. Okay. Something's up there. Spooter, man.
Darker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
Ooh, the costumes are coming in. Yo, Magic. Magic is my favorite X-Men. I'm so in. I already got this on wishlist. I think that's Sabretooth. I think that's Scarlet Witch. So we're already fucked. It's Venom. Venom looks sick. And of course, Hulk is already into it. Pre-order to receive the Doctor Strange Defender skin. I was about to say pre-order and get Doctor Strange.
3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
He doesn't really like those high-pitched sounds.
Suns, and now we're moving on to the wonderful
Cuphead.
world of Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from playing the delicious last course DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead? Joining
I've
me now
never
is
played
Maya
Cuphead.
Mollenhauer from Studio
I heard
DHR.
it's pretty Dark
So first of all,
Soulsy.
Maya,
This
it's
girl's
really
pants.
coming?
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are
This girl's pants, man.
I'm so thrilled.
Saying,
too,
man.
that, I think all the fans can't believe that this is here. And
I mean, you see that freaking huge ass ring?
Last
She's
weekend, you guys gave me a copy.
the guy's serious.
People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up, obviously, the gameplay. It's difficult, as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the background,
Damn, that ring is-
music, gameplay design.
She's talking,
and of
but that
course,
ring
we
is
played with character Miss
huge.
Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Supersized bosses, lots of
Cool.
secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something for people.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer.
June
Reeves. It
30th.
takes place
Ah,
in
that's
an
Monster
icy
Hunter
arena.
time. I can't play
It features
that.
Some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Next, Smile.
World premiere. You know, I've never played Cuphead, but I would definitely buy figures from the Cuphead universe. Especially the bosses. The bosses are so unique. If there's like figures of them, definitely would purchase. They're so unique. Watch out for that eyeball that's literally got lightning powers. Nicely done. Yo, whoever this is a pro. She ain't playing around. Yo. Untouched. Untouched. World premiere.
Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geek Week, which will include
I am not
new
watching that
and
show.
game announcements.
However,
It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific,
that Edge
1
Runner
p.m.
shit,
Eastern.
I'm watching.
And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with IM8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to
Ooh,
Marketing.
Devolver Digital.
Tomorrow, after Geek Week, there is the Epic Games Store
I'm gonna watch
Showcase
that
at
next.
11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket
It should be
League
probably
and the
going on
Tribeca
right
Games
now.
Showcase. And Sunday, Don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
That's not how it works. Maybe it does. Where's the ninja? I don't even see anything.
We're called neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work.
Oh.
But I'm finding it hard to believe.
Spike Spiegel. Steve Bloom. Boomers know who it is. Card system?
Got 10 days here. You day, you mission from Almighty.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts?
Yes.
Good thinking.
Told you. Fun. Not my type of game, but it looks pretty cool.
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over
By
the
a
past
single
year, he's
father?
brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life.
Yo, didn't I, yeah, I wishlist this.
You know the saying, get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
Shit. I wonder if you can design your character.
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it.
Yo, that guy was naked.
I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs. Had the stink of corruption all over me. You know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore. And neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
A writer of... Wow. Oh, man. August 23rd is when it's going to be done. Nice. I can't wait.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that
Interesting ways of killing people in that game. I know that sounds crazy.
Will be part of the
I know.
Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home.
Warframe.
All right. Joining me now is Megan
Tell
from
me.
Visual Extremes to talk all things
Tell me.
Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
There's going to be
My
cross-save.
fellow Canadian.
I know. We got a lot. Just happen to always have these
You
Canadian
fucking
Canadians on the
Canadians.
show. I don't know how
As soon as you know that
We
there's
do well.
another
We have a great
Canadian.
connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years, and I know right now anyone watching
There's
on
Megan.
Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is
She
going to get a
cute.
special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it, so
Yes.
it's very exciting. She's right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over.
Yeah, no thanks.
your
No more new
special events
Warframes for me.
category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal
We should
what's
definitely
next.
do
What
that
can
one.
you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much, but yeah, July 16th,
Cross-save.
2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, you know, kind of debut.
Gosh damn, she's
we have our
cute. And
10
she,
live
I don't
during
see no
10
ring
o'clock, which
finger.
is our big reveal of
All
the
right, stop
night,
being
and
thirsty.
We usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tunnel Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Duviri Paradox. Finally, I know. It's been a
Nice.
couple years. But Devere Paradox is going to be what.
Yeah,
Devil
but
Live is
cross
all
save and
about,
cross.
I'm so happy.
Crossplay.
Worked really
Need it.
hard on the teaser you're about
I need
to
my
see for
crossplay and
it,
cross
I'm just
save.
really proud and excited to show it.
I ain't going back
Well,
until
thanks so
that
much for being here on
happens.
Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
I know they're working on it, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be this year.
My child, my friend, what was done is done. New dangers, new choices await us now.
Looking like fucking Jon Snow. All that matters is how you play. The hand you're dealt.
For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
Who we were and who we've become. Watch the gameplay reveal at 10:00. Patina Prime? Ooh, nice. Ooh. I don't want that hoodie. It looks creepy.
Next, it's time for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of
It's about
space
those
today
waifus.
from Genshin Impact studio Hoyoverse across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
All the waifus. Bring them up. My friend's all about these. Shh. There ain't no story. Just show us the waifus. Just be real. Husbandos for the ladies.
Listen. You are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils. You will meet companions.
I think this is turn-based, if I remember correctly.
And embark on unimaginable adventures.
Yeah, it's turn-based.
Feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive at the end of the story. That's the you I like.
I don't know what she did to me, but it seemed very Tokyo Ghoul. She even got the same hair.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome to the Cienjo La Fool.
I don't know why you showed that one character. The game's not even out yet.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero. Their next
This is the one that
major
I'm
new
excited
IP.
for.
It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
World premiere. Waifus? Nice. I don't know who that big dude is. Oh, he's a bear. That means you can pet him. That means you can pet him. Oh, they got furries in this game. Alright. Go waifus, go waifus, it's your birthday. Go waifus, go waifus. Oh my gosh, the furries are coming in. I'm gonna have to deal with that. I'm just gonna have to deal. Zenless Zone 0.
One of my favorite
Yo.
reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
Old school. Why does Michelangelo only have one nunchuck? So we got Casey Jones. I love it. That's a 6-player mode? That's insane. There's not enough room. He's gonna get his ass whooped if there's 6 players, man. Yo, the crip walk. I love it. Michelangelo doing the crip walk. I'm about it. Turtle power. Oh, it's gonna be in Game Pass? Yes. I'm gonna play that on my free time. What is this? Huh? It's just a couple of hotties doing things. Is this a battle royale? No, it looks like a co-op. Lady, what are you doing with a rocket launcher? Your allies are right there. Yo, props out to humankind. I love this game. Argentinians, the Cubans. Push humankind even further. The Latin America has been added. Why didn't you have Latin America out in the beginning? I see how it is. Rewrite. History. Oh, it's coming out in console. Nice. This is a good game.
How far will you push humankind?
Yeah. This game's pretty dope. Took me a second to figure the game out, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's out on Game Pass if anybody wants to try it.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco is bringing the mega popular franchise back to video games with One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
Listen. I couldn't.
Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
Just play the trailer.
見ろよ、あの島。でけえ塔がいっぱい立ってる。空に伸びてるあの光はなんだ？
Is this another filler? Okay, I'm gonna stop hating.
行ってみよう。ちょっと待ってるし。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。こいつノックアップストリームだ。なんだありゃ。おい、落ちるぞ。任せろ。クードバースト。
I'm pretty sure the game is great, but all I care about is Nana. Of course, Robin, too. Are they kicking lightning? I can't tell. Oh, they're kicking ice.
Filled with new encounters and hidden mysteries.
Oops, sorry about that.
Unravel the adventure that awaits
Another JRPG.
in an odyssey beyond imagination. One Piece Odyssey.
Oh, there it is for One Piece fans.
ここはあなたたちの記憶をもとに作られた世界よ。
I'm not touching it. Not touching it.
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Ringo.
I'm digging the music.
Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right.
What is this? Is this by Atlas?
So that's our mission then, save the world.
Yes, it's by Atlas.
So many new games featured across SGF events, you might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases at nerdwallet.com.
No,
the
thank
Epic
you.
Mega Sale is going on
Oh,
right
no.
now. Save up to 75%.
We can skip all these ads.
You're gonna get hit.
Yep, that's another ad. Ooh. Oh. It's a rhythm game. Metal Hell Singer. Demo's out now, so yeah, cool. Hold on. I might play that. I'm wishlisting that. It's got some good bangers in there. All right. Level Infinite. World premiere.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free.
Dope.
Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn.
I will be playing The Quarry with some friends probably on the 15th. And it should be fun.
Horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Family is the most important thing in the world.
There's going to be a lot of good voice actors in this.
But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
Dang, man, that was some deep shit. No, he's got a point.
There is a lot more to this.
He's got a point.
Like what? Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue.
I'm so playing this with some friends.
All right, let's do this.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says
911?
Goodbye, cruel world.
We gotta get out. I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening, and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
Them's the rules, you noob.
Them's the rules, you noob?
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale,
Ooh, what is this?
Survival crafting game from Inflection Games.
Survival crafting game?
Now it's time
What?
to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
I'm listening. World premiere. That's a big ass
You're
axe.
alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it.
Oh, crafting.
Given how fragile you humans are, I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority.
True.
If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal.
I know that voice. I know that voice.
Lurk in the interrealmic void.
He ain't got no pants on.
Waiting to get in. Be ready with your axe pick.
Crack realm cards. Spiders? No thank you. Oh, that's one big ass hunky boy. I'm in. Build a life in the Feywilds? Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, I'm in.
If these shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended.
Yeah, I'm in. We got a date? No. Still working on it. But it's got me excited. Definitely playing that.
Saints are marching in on August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
I mean, good on them for making character creation really good.
You gotta do something to capture people's attention. So what do we build next?
Me.
Oh, you're naked.
We are so good
at this.
Which fool wanna challenge me? Got a pack on your back with a strap, can't relax cause you know there's no guarantee. I never guess that's a fact, don't react to the test of the mass and the cavalry.
I don't know about this game, but at least the character creation's good.
Seriously, this is perfect.
Dinner and a show, baby.
Can make just him. Why is everybody thick? Explain to me that. Why is everybody thick? Oh, you can do a boss factory right now. Yeah, no thank you.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide.
Yes.
Shark's follow-up.
This is what I'm talking about.
Vermintide series. Darktide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against.
Put it in my mouth, please.
Out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
World premiere.
Manufacturer MHL 1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage.
Oh man, I love the Warhammer world. That's one chunky boy.
Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes.
Makes sense.
Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
Woo! Ooh, this game looks good. Yeah.
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where
That's
they
cool. Oh, he's got magic, got different abilities depending on the character.
Get to the base of the matrix bar and put those cryonic rods to work. What are you waiting for?
Ooh, nice. Explosion ahead. Dad? That's not Dad. That was really cool.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose of this.
What the hell is going on in here?
Someone once said insanity runs in our family. Let it run. They say it's a tale of sadness and guilt of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness. And it is mine to tell.
A psychedelic horror chronicle.
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Same story then.
You really shouldn't.
An empty shell cannot live forever. It cannot live at all.
I was trapped in this house, bound by this body. Now, I break free.
This October, Gotham Knights arrives. Batman is dead, and it's up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood,
He
and
ain't
Robin
dead.
to protect Gotham. To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer Fleur Marty.
I'm planning on playing this game.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty.
Dang,
I'm
she
the
got
executive
she's
producer on
strong.
Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
New getup.
No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do. And now, it's up to me.
That's a nice suit.
I got this, Bruce.
Oh, the double teaming. I'm about it. Yeah, I'm gonna give that game a try.
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome Oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been a
Dude, this better be about
day on the internet for Naughty Dog
this
fans,
better be about Last of Us
We
Online.
were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
Well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters in this journey and this world mean so much to them. And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff.
Yes.
So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay.
Listening.
Well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place in another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
Oh, San Francisco.
And it's really cool, and it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal.
They're working on it.
And
they're working on
it. All veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us, and you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year. So wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting
hear about it.
This has evolved, and I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the
Good. So they
Last
are
of Us
working on
show
Last of Us
for
Online or
HBO,
something like
right?
that.
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
the entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's
good.
Close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust
Good.
that exists between Naughty Dog and
At least
HBO
they're
that
doing
invited me
it
to direct one of the
justice, unlike Halo.
I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay. So we could first look. Let's take.
Oh yeah, Padalecki is in it.
This is a certain.
And the one lady from.
Might know from the game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey and.
Yeah, Bella Ramsey from Game of Thrones.
They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game.
I love Ashley Johnson.
It feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game. Everything I've seen.
That's all I've asked.
Makes it feel sort of super legitimate, as you said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
all I'll say right now.
Okay.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting.
We're almost done then.
I hear you actually have a couple actors.
Probably later.
Who are going to join us
We
here.
happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay. Come on up.
Troy Baker's still here. He didn't go anywhere.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh,
Surprise.
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
good to see
I said, I
I'm a little
know. Why did he
confused,
look
though. I
down
thought
like
maybe
that?
Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said, Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like the talent and the helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so.
I love Ashley Johnson. She's great.
It has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now. But man,
Wait, they're going to be in the show in some way?
There's been so much stuff. I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you. So you were up there and you've
That's
filmed the
dope.
roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've had
except for today.
Except for the day.
except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew.
They did.
I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, I the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love just being a part of
I'm
this
so
world.
excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and you know, are these characters we know from the game that they're playing? New characters? Can you tell us?
Yeah, it's not King Arthur. Yeah.
Yes.
I will be playing King Arthur after this.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk.
I had work all day, and I never got a chance to see this.
It looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up.
Some good-ass games today.
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision, and we're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at The Last of Us Part 1.
Wait, they did a remake of Last of Us Part 1? Why?
So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
Oh,
It's
God.
got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Yeah.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there.
I love this this IP or this whole game.
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Get you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
That's good. Oh, they call it Part 1. Oh, that makes sense.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where you could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity and then the animators went back and
We're seeing
studied.
side by sides here, just how much it has changed.
Oh man, that is a big ass difference.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director.
Wow.
Art directed the whole thing from the ground up.
But I'll
the
be
great
honest,
thing about
guys.
these spaces is that
I'm not paying for another Last of Us. They have a remastered and a remake.
What you did on set, then we could have achieved.
So that's the original
that's just
game,
one of
the
things. We can
remaster,
talk about like this brand new AI, like all the combat.
and then the
we've
remake.
done.
That's
just
that's a lot of money.
60 frames per second. All the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC.
Yeah.
We wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Yeah, no thanks.
Amazing. Well, now you guys get to replay. I mean,
Good
when's the
job,
last
but
time you
no
guys
thanks.
Played the game.
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I guess when you're the
I
star.
was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because it was.
Oh, I
such
can't
you guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of the Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in the Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on, like, Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this.
Okay.
Again, to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project.
No.
Only Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Show.
No.
Celebrate the best.
Whoa, I think we're done.
New one today.
Yeah, I think we're done. Wow, that was it. Wow, that was cool. Okay. I think there is one more thing that's actually being shown, and that is, I believe, not that. Hold on. I'm showing you guys some weeb stuff by accident. My bad. Don't want to show you the weeb stuff. Okay. Here we go.
You goons listen, and you listen good. I don't give a flying fuck flip about the marketing reports. We are losing consumer attention. They are bored to shit.
We've done everything we can on that front.
The hell you have, Zane. The hell you have. What you've done are worldwide exclusives, fancy transitions, expensive pre-recorded presentations, fake live events, live events, and some dipshit narrative garbage that didn't go anywhere. Melissa, data.
The data is clear. The industry analytics point to fragmented attention in every consumer-focused vector but one.
And that is? The countdowns. Those ridiculous 30-minute celebrity-soaked attention grab countdowns before a company's actual presentation actually starts, actually. They are big, dumb, wasteful, empty, and they work!
She's right. I want to let.
Of course I'm fucking right! So this year, we're counting down. That's the focus. The countdown. It's all about the countdown. No holds barred. Anything goes. All stops pulled out of wherever the fuck stops are that people keep pulling them out of.
Yeah, okay, sure. But what are we counting down to? Like, what happens when we get to 0?
It doesn't fucking matter.
I thought so.
You can propose to your mistress for all I care. I just want big number consumer eyeballs drying out as they watch a marketing-laden countdown where we're drip-feeding them brand awareness and purchase intent until they climax in their G-Fuel-soaked gamer chairs.
Now,
Not yet.
Gross. I'm getting it, though. So, who do we have on deck to host this thing? I mean, we need someone, right? Do a celebrity? Ooh, can we get James Vanderbeek?
Kim Pacey, huh?
I'm just saying, to the people
A giant fucking robot with whoever the shit we want inside of it hosting our show. Inside of it. Hosting our show.
Sorry, what?
Hold.
We've designed, developed, and deployed a wideband interlocal net-modulated telepresence experience through which a virtual host can virtually host our virtually hosted countdown broadcast.
So what, like a Zoom call?
No, not like a Zoom.
Yeah,
Margaret?
it's so a Zoom call.
What the fuck is that?
What's up?
It's a Zoom call. Unbelievable.
25分59秒か9秒か25分58秒25分57秒25分56秒
Is he literally gonna count?
25分5分54秒
Is he gonna do the countdown?
53秒かな25分52秒25分51秒25分50秒25分49秒25分48秒8秒25分47秒25分46秒26分45秒25分
45 what?
25分43秒25分42秒25分41秒25分40秒10秒ああ疲れてきたぞ25分39秒20なんとかああ誰もいないなこれがいつまで続くんだ25分
It's just 25 over and over.
20 whatever is not a number, my guy. Let me see if we can get you some kind of a break from the numerals. Madge.
My name's Margaret.
Shut up, Madge. Does this thing, I'm sorry. Does this thing have access to the feeds?
Yes, it has access to the feed. All feeds, the feeds on the planet. Heck, even deep into translocal space. With a little extra juice, it could even transmit all the way.
Sure, yeah. Can he do trailers?
Yes. Trailers, number station feeds, launch codes, replicant incept dates, satellite destruct instructions, suggestive TikTok dances, the basics. It's also equipped with a tricortal thermonuclear central mass displacement cannon.
Hot stuff. Give me the button.
Okay, yeah, sure, whatever.
What say you and I put the marketing into the Devolver Digital Marketing Countdown to Marketing and give the fine audience at home something to throw money at their screens for? It works. We did a thing. Open up the Cult of Lamb release date trailer.
$89.75 billion and we used to hawk a video game.
Devolver's still doing it. Yo! When is this game coming out? You shouldn't have done that. He's so gonna be sacrificed. Yep, I thought so. Cult of the Lamb coming August 11th. Finally, we got a date. Oh. Game looks good. Wait. What's with the kissing? I didn't get that. Why kissing? Yeah. August 11th.
Devolver?
No.
We didn't make
No.
it. Massive
No.
Monster made it.
Yeah.
People are gonna be obsessed when it drops. Oh. Well, no, not just the videos. We're the publisher.
Yeah.
We publish the games. That's important stuff, you know. It's basically the same thing as making the games without all the, effort, creativity, time, energy that goes into making said game. I think of us as a humanitarian service, like FEMA or
Crocs.
You guys see the numbers? That cheap game or whatever did us a super mad spike. Wild stuff. Really wild stuff.
What are you drinking?
Tastes like baby food.
Have you guys seen the numbers?
I know, right?
No, you don't know. What do you know?
I know the numbers keep going like this. I'm gonna buy a house.
What's going on? Is it working?
On the fucking moon.
Like, give pre-sales engagement.
But these numbers are like nothing we've ever seen.
Well, that's good though, right?
Too good. Nina, these numbers are like nothing anyone has seen. Something's wrong. We need to tell Hazel this needs to stop.
Whoa,
No, I'm not gonna do
All
that.
your little horses, take a breath, make some sense.
What I'm saying is that it doesn't make sense. It can't make sense. According to the tracking, we just...
Are you guys fucking with the numbers?
うわなんかざわついてるけど
No one's fucking with anything. We just rolled a shit hot true.
What the holy heck is going on with these numbers?
なんかざわついてるけどそのデータちょっと僕にもくださいよ
What's at the end of 2001 with gigantic Jupiter space baby? Dave's all shriveled up and computers going nuts like beep boop 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 beep boop.
ああこのこと知ってるな懐かしいな直打ちかなアセンブラ懐かしいねこのデータを解析するのに具体的な時間がかかります
That's a weirdly specific amount of time. I wonder if... Kinda hope to trip.
Wait, is this literally the game? Really like kicking stuff.
So what's with the numbers?
見ましたいやすげえ映像だった
So improve that trailer.
あのキックそして打って触手がなんかこんなんで本当目の前にキャラベルがあるから蹴り倒したい
There's no comp in that. That was an accident.
Holy butts, another engagement spike! The chat's going nuts, so our social mindshare ratings and marketing relevancy are shooting through the roof.
Somebody tell me what the shit is going on.
Moon house? A fucking house on the moon?
What if it's the...
Yeah, that's great.
Man, that guy's just thinking about the money.
What if it's the trailers? Hey, you big dumb robot, do you think...
わかるその通り人生には物語が必要ですよそしてゲームにも物語が必要やっぱり人生とは物語そんなことばっかりいつも考えてます
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking something a little more along the...
Yeah, トレーラーですよ
Knew it.
Let's make sure.
18th century France. Electable tail. Oh. Oh, it's about cheating. That's actually kind of dope.
Massive spike, like big time massive.
What do the numbers look like?
That's kind of
They
cool.
just keep going up.
It's absolutely insane. This isn't real. This can't be real.
It's like some kind of...
Video game singularity
No. No, it can't be.
Did you just say video game singularity?
Oh my god. Wait, what are we talking about right now?
Video game singularity is a hypothetical monomoment of absolute corporate convergence. An event horizon into which kaleidoscopically manifold fractionated conglomerate interests are inescapably pulled at a single point of infinite density, compressed against the entropic inevitability of, like, I don't know, years of inter-industry corporate mergers, acquisitions between developers, publishers, platform holders, and soulless holding companies. Everyone buying, merging with, and acquiring everyone
everyone else until the only fucking thing left anymore is one giant, thick, throbbing Tetra Ultra Meta Omni Company eating up everything in its way! It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and it absolutely will not stop ever until everything is one thing, and that one thing is everything.
And that thing is us?
Oh God! Oh Jesus Christ!
So 2 moon houses?
You're not getting it, Saint.
Imagine all platforms, all iconic characters, all methods of monetization, all hot-balled up into one monopolistic orgy of interactive video entertainment. Imagine streaming your favorite prequel as a service on your virtual phone while you're sitting on a toilet in a metaverse Taco Bell.
Oh.
While you have Sonic the Hedgehog in a committed, non-monogamous relationship with that huge lady from Resident Evil, and
they could be playing Apex Fort Zone on an Atari Dream Station 64.
And it would all be free to play.
Or play to earn.
場合によってはpay to earn.
Pay to earn. Oh, I knew they were gonna bring this up.
It's the mech. It's gotta be.
It's the only thing powerful enough to do it.
いやいやいや、多分うちのスタッフちゃんと送ってるはずですよ。ですよ。テレメトリのコーラーは多分ね安全なはずなんだけどな。
You guys follow the directions, right?
Of course! Well...
The plucky squire?
Once upon a time, there was a plucky squire named Jot.
Squire.
Jot roamed the land in search of adventure, battling beasts.
This is really creative.
Helpless. And generally being very heroic. But then, one day, he discovered something rather curious. A world he never knew existed.
This is really good. This is some Mario, like, 3D stuff right here. This is really good.
わあ、すごいわこれも。やばいね。この勇気あるね主人公。こっちが来ましたよ現実の世界に。
I can't tell if it's just that these games are amazing or if it's... What the fuck happened to my shirt? What's going on?
Tom Clancy's Animal Crossing?
I just got sent a review copy of Metal Gear Cooking Mama Mobile. I don't even know what that means. Do you even know what that means? The industry's folding in on itself.
どうですか?
It slaps real hard, 10 out of 10. That's not the point.
G Fuel just put in an offer to buy Valve. Microsoft bought Bethesda again, just for fun.
Just what the ever-shitting fuckfire have you assholes done now?
Plucky Squire. We just did the Plucky Squire thing.
Yeah, it was legit the sauce.
To my robot. What have you done to my goddamn robot?
And what's with your shirt?
It's the singularity.
So what is the problem?
The video game singularity. Somehow, this big dumb whatever the shit is channeling egregious amounts of hype and marketing power into a single point, and everything is converging on that point right here.
So what is the problem?
Soon Devolver Digital Inc. will become the sole arbiter of all video games and everything that goes along with it. A lone, single mega platform with total and unstoppable absolute command over everything.
So what is the problem?
We don't know what we're doing. Devolver barely functions as a marginally successful video game publisher. We can't be the central ordinal nexus of all industry.
Why not?
Why are you getting this?
Oh, I get it. This is the,
Yeah? You can't...
And she did. What is this? Yo, the art is through the roof. Oh. I don't know why the music did that. Maybe they wanted to shut it off because of DMCA reasons. You are a demon, but why are you shining? Made of glass and pain, of course. And yet you must skate. Skate through the underworld. Oh. So when you die, you just break up in half. Nice.
Jesus, Annapurna Interactive just merged with Mountain Dew.
Fuck. They're gonna make a soft drink out of Journey.
It's not gonna stop. The hype is too great. It's the counting. We made a countdown with nothing at the end just to get viewers and built a machine we don't understand to do the counting down. We were so preoccupied with whether or not we could, we didn't stop to think if we should. We can't stop counting. It can't even stop itself counting. This machine is a mechanized construct of stuff that's complicated. It's off the rails and it's just as stuck as we are.
So, no Moonhausen.
Stop with the Moonhouse.
Nothing. First it will be Devolver, then it will be everything. We won't even... What the...
Version actualized.
It's the mech! The fribbing Goran Sitspit son of a smacking shaz butt! Is it almost time? Are we almost ready?
Listen! Listen, you have to listen to me. The only way out of this is to...
Oh. They've combined with every company.
In the beginning, it is always dark. A single loot box coin. It is all that remains of my vast empire.
Video gameは消えてしまったの?
Yes.
じゃあ、すべて無駄だったんだね。
No, it hasn't.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Video games can arise again. And you. And your dreams and wishes.
どうやって?
Open your hand. What are you going to wish for?
わからない。
Then there will be no more video games anymore.
いくつお願いできるの?
As many as you want. And the more wishes you make, the more magnificent video games will become.
本当?
Try it.
Ja, 最初のお願いは
What the shit is it doing? I don't know what's happening.
Oh, it's going predator mode. It's gonna self-destruct.
This is not in the contract. This is nowhere in the contract.
苦しい。
Well, ain't that some shit?
That's fucking crazy. Okay, guys. I'm gonna stop it right there. I am going to end the stream right now and go ahead and uplift this on my channel. And when I come back, we're gonna play more King Arthur Knight's Tale. That was some good games right there. I'm looking forward to a lot of them. And I hope you guys will too when we come out and play those this year and the year next. Hope to see you then, and I'll see you soon.